Ash Season 3, Episode 13, Attack on Gorilla City. Attempt to recap in 1 minute. Begins. As soon as I can load up on my phone. Begins. Actually, turn up the brightness. Begins. Now. So this episode starts off with Jesse explaining to everyone about what's going on with Harry. So Barry tells Jesse and Wally to stay behind while Barry and Caitlin and Cisco and Julian go out to Gorilla City on Earth 2, and they eventually find them, and then they find Harry, but Grodd speaks through him, and Grodd tells them that Barry needs to fight Solivar so that Grodd can become the ruler of Gorilla City, so that they can go, and they'll let them go. But so eventually Barry does end up fighting Solivar, but doesn't kill him, and Grodd becomes the leader anyway. And that was all a plan for him to invade Gorilla City. But eventually Barry pretends to be dead, and they all get out, and then Grodd uses Gypsy to attack. Ah, shit. Okay, okay. Alright, I didn't hit the stop button yet, but I feel confident enough it was right exactly at the 1 minute mark. So other than that stuff, we get some new things going on with Wally and Jesse, and their relationship is still continuing. However, I still don't understand why they are still... I don't know. It feels like the relationship is advancing a bit too fast when it's like they barely know. I don't know. It feels like they haven't had enough time together where it feels like they know each other and truly care, but I don't know, whatever. It's fine. I don't know if Kid Flash and Jesse Quick are a couple in the comics, but whatever. They're going to be fine. And eventually she is going to have to tell Harry that she's going to stay on Earth 1 to be with Wally. And there's lots of funny jokes there between HR meeting Harry again for the first time, how they make fun of how how HR doesn't remember his ATM code. But he says when it comes to science, he doesn't know anything. But when it comes to relationships, he's an expert because he writes novels. Anyways, I thought this episode went by a bit too fast. I wish that we could have spent a lot more time in Gorilla City, but it looks like this is all just preparing us for the true showdown of when it looks like they're going to use Gypsy to complete. Now, we don't know how they got Gypsy, because Gypsy is from Earth 19, so how exactly was Grodd able to mind control people across other Earths? Now, that's kind of terrifying, but anyways, it'll be interesting to see how this is all going to play out, because this might be the first time where they can't prevent something from the future from happening, because the headline said Central City still recovering from gorilla attack, and it looks like the gorillas are still might actually attack Central City. So and will that affect the future? Because if it actually comes true, I don't know. But either way, I really liked this episode. I enjoyed it. But it feels, I don't know, if there's something off about it. It doesn't feel as epic as I thought it would be. And I know I said that about last night too. I know I said that about last night's Supergirl, but nonetheless, I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10, and I did not watch the preview for next week because I don't want to watch previews for new episodes anymore, and I try to avoid them as much as I can. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm Mr. Gaming Guitarist. If you're new to the channel, you can follow me on Twitter at Gaming Guitarist. You can also watch me on the N4G TV podcast on the N4G TV YouTube channel, and you can also support my channel on Patreon. Every dollar counts towards bringing better content to you guys. I'd appreciate it if you want to support me over there. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for tomorrow's episode of Arrow and Legion. Bye.